Kelly Ripa, Mark Consuelos call out disgusting people with bizarre food habits. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos, one of daytime television's most talked about couples, are no strangers to sparking conversations that range from hilarious to eyebrow-raising. But their latest on-air discussion took things to an entirely new level when they called out what they described as disgusting and downright bizarre food habits that some people apparently consider normal. The conversation, filled with humor, disbelief, and a few too honest reactions, left fans both laughing and questioning their own dining quirks. The moment unfolded during a recent episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, where the husband and wife duo often share lighthearted debates about everyday topics. But this time, food etiquette became the hot topic of the day. What started as a fun chat about strange eating behaviors quickly turned into a full-blown roast session on some of the most outrageous food habits people practice. From unconventional ingredient pairings to revolting table manners that had both Kelly and Mark gagging in disbelief. A conversation that spiraled into chaos. The discussion began innocently enough. The couple was reading messages from viewers who had written in about the oddest eating habits they had witnessed. One fan mentioned a relative who dips French fries into ice cream, while another admitted to eating peanut butter and pickle sandwiches, a combination that, surprisingly, didn't faze Kelly as much as it did Mark. Kelly, known for her adventurous side when it comes to food and fitness trends, laughed and said, "Okay, that's not too bad. I've heard worse." Mark, however, cringed dramatically, shaking his head in disgust. "That's just wrong. That's like a cry for help," he quipped, earning laughter from the studio audience. But as the couple kept reading more viewer confessions, things took a turn for the extreme. One message described someone who eats pizza with ketchup instead of sauce, while another mentioned people who put mayonnaise in their coffee. Kelly immediately put her hands up in protest, saying, "Stop. That's it. I can't hear anymore." Mark, pretending to gag, added, "That should be illegal in at least 48 states. The couple's candid reactions quickly went viral on social media as clips from the episode circulated across TikTok and Instagram. Fans commented that they felt personally attacked for their own food quirks, while others sided with Kelly and Mark, agreeing that some habits truly crossed the line. Kelly's honest admission. Despite calling out certain gross eating behaviors, Kelly didn't shy away from confessing one of her own peculiar food preferences. With her usual self-deprecating humor, she admitted that she sometimes eats cereal without milk, just dry out of the box like a snack. Mark immediately seized the opportunity to tease her, saying, "See? You can't judge anyone. That's not breakfast, that's toddler behavior." Kelly laughed and defended herself. "It's crunchy, it's clean, and it doesn't get soggy. I don't see the problem." Their playful banter showcased why the couple continues to be such a fan favorite. Even when they poke fun at each other, there's a genuine affection that makes every exchange feel relatable and fun. Still, when the topic returned to some of the more disturbing habits, Kelly made it clear that she draws the line at certain behaviors, especially those that involve hygiene. She admitted that what truly grosses her out isn't just strange food pairings, but people who eat with poor manners or questionable cleanliness. "It's not about what you eat," she said. "It's about how you eat it." The disgusting habits that shocked them. Among the most jaw-dropping stories shared during the segment were some that left even the always poised Kelly at a loss for words. One viewer confessed that their partner licks their fingers clean during every meal, loudly even when dining in public. Kelly's eyes widened, and she visibly shuddered. "That's not quirky," she said. "That's horrifying." Mark chimed in, "If you're doing that at a restaurant, you should be escorted out immediately." Another story involves someone who mixes all their food together on one plate before eating it, creating a mystery mush. Kelly nearly jumped out of her seat. "That's like turning dinner into a smoothie," she joked. "Who wants to eat like that?" The couple's exaggerated reactions became the highlight of the episode. Even off camera, audience members were reportedly laughing uncontrollably as Kelly and Mark continued to riff about crimes against cuisine. Social media erupts. After the episode aired, fans flooded social media with their own confessions and some gentle clapbacks. Hashtags like hashtag Kelly and Mark Food Confessions and hashtag Weird Food Habits began trending as viewers shared photos and videos of their own questionable eating preferences. Some proudly admitted to dipping fries in milkshakes, calling it a classic combo, while others defended eating pizza with ranch dressing or spaghetti with ketchup. One fan wrote, "Kelly and Mark need to try the weird stuff before judging. Half of these combos are fire." But plenty of others agreed wholeheartedly with the couple. "Mark is 100% right. Anyone putting mayo in coffee needs therapy," one comment read. Another user posted, "Kelly's reaction to the finger-licking story is exactly how I felt. Total ick." The lighthearted debate became one of the most talked about segments of the week, showing how even the simplest conversations can capture huge attention when Kelly and Mark are behind the desk. Behind the humor, a deeper message about manners. While most of the segment was played for laughs, Kelly and Mark subtly touched on a deeper issue, the importance of manners and social awareness, even when it comes to food. Kelly emphasized that certain habits, while not inherently bad, can come across as inconsiderate or even rude in public settings. "It's one thing to eat something strange at home," she said. "But when you're at a table with others, you have to be aware that your habits might make people uncomfortable." Mark agreed, joking, "Exactly. No one wants to sit next to the guy making slurping sounds at the dinner table." The pair's comments resonated with many viewers who appreciated that their message wasn't just about being judgmental, but about promoting a little more courtesy and self-awareness in social dining situations. Kelly's history of food-related humor. This isn't the first time Kelly Ripa has made headlines for her candid takes on food and lifestyle habits. Over the years, she's shared everything from her love of clean eating to her occasional cheat days, and she's never been shy about calling out behaviors she finds odd or amusing. Fans still remember a past episode where she admitted to eating avocado toast so often that her kids called it her personality trait. On another occasion, she joked that Mark's obsession with protein shakes had taken over their kitchen, prompting him to quip that she was just jealous of his shaker bottle collection. These moments have become part of the show's charm, an authentic look at a couple who can laugh about the everyday quirks of marriage and modern living.